Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today is leg day and I am starting with this hamstring curl, standing single leg hamstring curls. Now I was using 15 kilogram for each leg, and now I increased 2.5 kilos. So starting weight became 17.5 kilogram for each legs. As I said before, I am trying to push myself, sometimes with weight, sometimes with execution of the exercise, with slow tempo, controlled reps. These are really effective. So if you are trying to push yourself with the weight, always I would suggest just maybe a little bit drop the weight and try to push yourself with the exercise execution, like slow tempo for both part of the exercise, contraction and stretches. So it will be effective way. Also, you don't have to always increase the weight because it will not go endless. At some point everybody stops increasing weight as the body allows. You can go high as much as you feel comfortable, otherwise you will hurt yourself and you will start from the beginning. So it is not what we want. We want to progress, we want to have a little bit more muscle, grow muscle. So these are different ways. Also, of course, everybody has different muscle type maybe, or body type. So you should actually test and see for yourself. Just because you watch on social media or someone doing and it is effective, or it is already a big guy doing strange motion, strange exercise, it doesn't mean they always did this or they are still doing this. These days everything can be faked. So try for yourself and see. This is coming from someone who started going regularly to gym after 40 years of age. So as I see for myself what is working, what is not working with different exercises, trying, testing, maybe a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months, and of course it is easy to change because there are so many exercises you can use for a muscle, for certain muscle, depending on, of course, what is your aim: strength, power, or anything else. So for me it's a little bit grow a little bit size, have more muscle, and keep balanced a body, let's say healthy. And second exercise for quads, seated leg curls. This exercise also sometimes become light, sometimes becomes heavy with 30 kilo, 25 kilo for each leg I start. So it is changing again. Sometimes when I feel with the exercise, for example this exercise, I feel comfortable to add small amount of increases, like maybe 1.25, I guess we have kilogram addition weight, sometimes 2.5, sometimes 5 kilo. I can add and try test myself where I feel the exercise is okay, I can handle, I can push myself safely without hurting myself. Of course, otherwise with a sudden move you can hurt yourself easily, even with 2 kilogram weight or 5 pounds. So just be careful when you are doing an exercise, especially if you are trying for the first time. for sure be careful. Start with lightweight, especially, actually I would recommend every time start with lightweight for any exercise. I mean, you know, after your regular routine warm-up and starting to exercise for your routine, whatever the muscle group at the day, because again, as I tested for myself, if you feel with lightweight the muscle you are working, it is really effective than if you go heavy and execute the same way. It is a really good way for, you know, progressive growing, hypertrophy, yeah, it's called. So it is really effective way to feel the muscle, keep the muscle mind connection, and execute the exercise with, I mean, there are so many, you know, scientific information now on internet, on everywhere, on social media. Really, you need to test for yourself. For example, for me, as I see it is the same way. If I am executing on the let's say squeezing part or contraction 2 seconds, coming back 2 seconds works very well. I feel very good. I don't need to hold the weight when I am, you know, contracted position or stretched. So it really depends on your execution, how you feel, and safe. The leg day usually basic for me. Now seated hamstring curls. Again, for hamstrings, I am coming back and forth between quads and hamstrings. So this is how I feel. Okay, I feel ready, like fresh for starting again the same group of muscle after a little bit longer break, let's say, with the quads and the hamstrings. So first I start with hamstrings, give a break, do the quads, and then come back. Actually, seated leg curls, I feel mostly, I guess, where you see this teardrop muscle. I don't know the name specifically. Otherwise, I cannot say it's like I feel full quads, especially on the side. I don't feel anything. You know, it teardrops, and in the middle, in between both, there is something also muscle. These two works, and the leg press is for quads. Again, of course, it is different with the leg positioning, but yeah, I aim for quads, and I can tell you it is working for me. This kind of approach for the legs, it is working, and I feel I am also progressing with the weight. I can increase safely and execute the exercise with the repetitions, with the sets. So it is a good way, but again, as I said, it will not go endless increase for the weight. Of course, it will stop at some point, and then you can play with other variation, positioning your feet, positioning your, you know, body, or whatever the muscle group you are training for. In execution, slow tempo, faster tempo with more reps, repetitions, or slow tempo with, you know, controlled reps. So these are really effective ways, and of course they are good approaches. Otherwise, if you have no mind muscle connection with the muscle, it doesn't really, if you don't feel it, it is not really working. I mean, of course, from myself I am talking about. After 40 years of age I started, and couple of years I didn't see any change on any body part which I was trying for. So it was really just, I suppose, getting used to the environment, you know, the feeling, the equipment. And after some time I kind of a little bit maybe took seriously also, and started to see changes. So these are things you should keep in mind, especially if you are young and just starting. These are really good ways to consider for yourself. Again, test couple of weeks, couple of months maybe. If you like the exercise, if you can control the weight or the execution, and it is working, it is better. Because if you like the exercise and if you can progress on it, it is very good. It is working for you, so you will see the results better, because it is also a positive thinking, positive effect, and positive results. Just because you saw in social media, you don't have to do it if it is not working for you. But again, you need to give some time, try, test, and see the result. For this leg press, as you've seen, maybe first wide feet placement, and then dropping the weight. This is the last set, a little bit narrow foot placement, and then this is last drop set with lighter weight, very close foot placement, and it is the part where I really burn till the end of the quads. This is where I close my eyes and push myself till the end. After this set, I'm sitting a little bit there to, you know, a little bit breathe and relax, rest. It is really not about the weight. You don't really need to worry about the weight. Everybody starts from somewhere. So if you are doing some, you know, biceps, triceps, or bench press or something which you think really important for you to grow, you would need to work for. Doesn't matter the weight. If it is effective for you, even 2 kilogram or 5 pound of dumbbell or the weight will do the work. So it's really not necessary to worry about the weight, especially. Now at last exercise, I am doing always inner thigh. Not always. If some equipment busy, I'm coming here and changing the other one. And thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.